Why are you taking pictures of my car and stuff with me in it? So what are you guys doing?
If I worked in the public sector and took an oath to uphold the Constitution, I would not question it one bit. Last name?
You don't need a name. You get permission to be out here?
You guys wonder why there's a disconnect with you and the public? So this guy just told him we're out here trying to get something right now. You understand this is our First Amendment protected activity, right, sir?
How is it your First Amendment protected activity?
You can't infringe on our rights no matter what. Is it a lawful order to leave, sir?
I'm not going to argue. What you need to do is leave the property.
That's the tyrant you guys are going to have as a leader?
You would have thousands of calls.
This guy wants thousands of people to call, so you heard that, guys.
All right, well, if you're going to be like that,
All right.
I can't talk to you anymore.
All right, Porky. Blip, 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 blip. That's all, folks. The first part of this video are the phone calls that I made the next morning to identify the officer that would not identify by name. These phone calls show how much they cover up for each other and hate transparency. If you would like to skip ahead of the phone calls, I will mark that. Also look in the description for all contact information. Much love, respect, and appreciation.
For calling Springfield Emergency Communications. This call will be recorded. For City Ordinance and Community Liaison, press 4. For bail and arrest information, press 5. For Sex Offender Registry, press 6.
Springfield Police Department.
Hi, I just want to let you know I'm recording for documentation purposes. I'm looking for some identification or names of some officers. I want to either file some compliments on a couple officers, but I want to file a complaint on one officer also.
Was there a particular situation that you can pinpoint, time and date of a particular incident that may have occurred?
Yeah.
A badge number, something of that nature?
I have all badge numbers. Just some didn't give me their names, and then some of the spellings. Well, some of them were like muffled because of the mask, so I couldn't really hear what they were saying. But I do have all badge numbers.
Okay. Bear with me one moment. I do believe that you would be able to locate our IIU complaint form online, and I do believe they do inquire for either a phone number, a name, or you can also use the badge number as well.
Okay.
So bear with me one second. I'm just going to take a look at this form, and if that's the form, if the form indicates that all you need to do is put in maybe like a badge or put in a name, either or, then you should be all set. But then if not, I will put you on hold and locate where you would be able to obtain that information, okay?
Yeah, well, even if the complaint form says name or badge, I would still like their names, because I would like to know who they are, who the people are that, or who the, at least one officer is that tried to trespass me from public property. So,
okay, so you can go ahead and contact our records department, and that's going to be 787-6363.
There's no way I can get the information with a badge number right now?
No, you have to call the records department.
Why wasn't that the answer at the beginning? Why was it you could just help me and now you can't?
What do you mean?
You just basically
because you just advised that you need the badge numbers, and I told you that I'm going to look at the complaint form and see.
I have the badge numbers, ma'am. I said I have the badge numbers.
And then I also told you that once we found out whether or not you had the badge numbers, then I would put you on hold so that I can find out who it would be that you would need to speak to. I also advised you of that as well.
No, all right, that's not quite what you said, but okay. Well,
so you can call the records department at 787-6363.
Could you forward me on to the records department?
I don't have transferring capabilities.
Okay, and what was your name?
Suhaili Arce.
Suhaili Arce?
Mm-hmm.
And you are the community liaison?
Community police liaison.
All right. Is there who's the watch commander on right now? Do you know?
Nope, you can get that information through the records department, sir.
Okay, all through records department?
Yes.
All right, I appreciate your help so much.
Have a great day.
You too.
For calling Springfield Emergency Communications. This call will be recorded. For media relations, press 7. For all other city departments, press 0. All other callers, please remain on the line. Hello?
Hello? Who is this that I'm speaking to?
My name's Ryan. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd just like to let you know I'm recording this for documentation purposes.
Okay.
So I don't know if this is the right person to contact, but I think it's either you or maybe records. I'm looking for some names of some officers with from the badge numbers. I couldn't hear a couple of them when they were telling me, and because the mask was kind of muffling them, and then another one wouldn't identify whatsoever.
Okay.
Is this the right place I can get that information from?
It is not.
Do you know?
You can either call the commissioner's office, or you can contact, you can request a public record.
Okay. Do you know the commissioner's office number?
Yep, 413.
Okay.
787.
Okay.
6313.
Now, now that I'm talking to you, I do have a question for you about media. Do the officers in your department, are they trained to know the First Amendment and that all people are the press? Oh, they hung up on me.
Commissioner Clapper's office, may I help you?
Hi, I would just like to let you know I'm recording this for documentation purposes. I'm looking for a couple officers' names. I only have badge numbers.
Okay. Could you tell me why and what area should I transfer you to, sir?
Well, I won't know what area you should transfer me to, but I would like to file some compliments on a couple officers, and
Okay.
actually, possibly, it depends if I get this officer's name. I want to possibly file a complaint because he wouldn't identify to me. But other than that, I want to
So you're filing a complaint on an officer, correct?
on one officer because
Okay.
he wouldn't give me his name. But all the other officers, it's compliments. It was a great interaction.
Okay, sure. Let me transfer you over to our internal investigation unit. They handle the both compliments and the complaints. You want to hold for a sec?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Internal investigation unit, Kara speaking.
Hi, I just want to let you know I'm recording this for documentation purposes. So I had a interaction with a couple officers, and I was trying to get the identification. I only have a badge number for one of the officers, and then I couldn't quite hear two of the officers' names because they're masks. They were kind of muffled. I was just trying to get them identified.
For what reason? Are you looking to make a complaint?
On the officer that wouldn't identify himself, but the other I want to put a compliment for.
Okay, you can just, you don't have to put any of that information. You can just, describe your situation, date, time, whatever, and they will match up everything to whatever you're complaining or complimenting about.
Well, I have badge numbers, so is there a way you can look their names up? Or
I can't give out that information, sir.
that's public record. That's public information.
You'd have to make a public records request. I can't give out that information.
Well, the officer actually didn't abide by Chapter 41, Section 98D by identifying to the public when asked.
If you want to hold on, I can connect you to a supervisor. Hold on.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah, hold on.
What do you know? Hung up on again.
Commissioner Clapper's office, may I help you?
Hi, I just called a couple minutes ago. I'm still recording this for documentation purposes. You forwarded me on to
Internal investigation unit,
yes,
correct?
and they put me on hold to speak to a supervisor, and then they hung up on me. I also got hung up on by the liaison, I believe it was.
Okay. Why don't you give me the names of the police officers that you know of?
The ones that from yesterday, the ones I have badge numbers of.
You want to? What's your name, sir?
What was that? Sorry.
What is your name?
Matt.
Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, and you want to place a compliment and a complaint, correct?
compliments on some officers and a complaint on another. That didn't identify. If he identified, I wouldn't even be calling right now.
Okay. All right. And what incident are you referring to, sir?
So I was confronted by some officers on public property, and the main issue is he didn't identify, which police have to by state law, Massachusetts state law, Chapter 41, Section 98D, and I'm sure it's by policy that they should be identifying to public, especially confronting public and asking them to leave property. He wouldn't identify though, and there was a lot of unprofessionalism with the lieutenant. There was unprofessionalism by not identifying and telling me I can go inside when there's a sign at the front door that says it's closed to public. They said go inside and get my information.
Matt? Okay, sir. What you can do, you can go on our website to make your complaint. Okay? That's the City of Springfield Police Department.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm trying to get the officer's name. So
You're trying to get the officer's name?
Yeah.
You know, if you have the badge numbers, that would help as well.
I do. I have the badge numbers. I'm just trying to get the names from the badge numbers.
Sir, could you hold just for a second?
Yeah, I would like to see...
Matt, could you hold, please?
Yep.
This is Sergeant Bruno. How can I help you?
Who is this, Sergeant?
Yes. How's it going, sir? Your name is Matt?
Yes.
How can I help you?
So, I don't know if the woman you just spoke to, like, that told you my name and everything, I don't know if she told you, but I'm recording for documentation purposes.
Okay.
It's for memory and everything else. I had an interaction with some officers. I wanted to file compliments on a couple officers and a complaint on one, possibly two other officers.
Okay.
I have badge numbers, but I don't have all their names, and I'm just trying to get their names. That's the only thing I want.
Through internal affairs, they'll be able to assist you. They'll identify who you either have a complaint or a compliment.
They hung up on me.
That might have been a mistake, but I don't know.
It wasn't a mistake. That was the second time I've been hung up on.
Okay. So
it shouldn't be this difficult to get an officer's name, and he should have identified on scene by Massachusetts state law, Chapter 41, Section 98D, and I'm sure it's you guys' policy to identify to the public when asked.
Okay, so your interaction with IIU, you said they hung up with you, sir?
With internal affairs, they hung up on me.
Okay. All right.
So did I think public record I've been hung up on 2 or 3 times right now.
Okay. And the problem is you're going to have to present yourself so that way they can work with you there at Internal Affairs. The other alternative was if you go on the City of Springfield website and then you go under police departments, there is a link that'll bring you to compliments and complaints. And then from there...
Sir, not to cut you off, but I understand this, and everyone keeps telling me this, but I want the officer's name so I can complain on the officer by name. He should have identified right there on the scene. If he's trying to act as an officer in his official capacity and trying to remove people from a public area, he should have identified on scene. How is it so difficult to just get an officer's name by their badge number? He didn't follow state law. It shouldn't be at all, and it is. You guys are making me jump through loops right now. It's been over a half hour trying to figure this out. This is horrible, and it doesn't look good for your department, sir.
Okay, and like I said, I don't know who you interacted with.
I know. I have the badge numbers though.
Okay, and with that, you can lodge a complaint. But I can't provide a name to you. I just don't have a roster to tell me, okay, here is this name, and I don't even know who I'm talking to. So that's why it's important for you to do your complaint. We'll follow up and investigate it, and then they'll provide you with any answers to questions that you may have. But I can't just do this over the phone. I have to protect the officers as well.
What do you mean protect the officers? This is all public record.
You're interjecting here. I don't know who you are.
It doesn't.
And
It
again,
doesn't. It doesn't matter
excuse
who I
me, sir,
am. I'm a
you're
person
not,
of the public.
you're not listening to me.
I am listening to you, sir. You're saying mumbo jumbo because none of that matters. You guys are public officials, and you work for the public, and we are asking for your name, sir.
Okay. And I provided you my name.
Yeah, you
like
did.
I
But
said,
the
I don't
officers
know who I'm
underneath you did
talking
not.
to. So when you
My
make a
name.
complaint,
I said what my name was. That's all that you guys need from. You don't even need my name. That's the thing. What was your name, Sergeant? What?
Sergeant Bruno.
How do you spell that?
BRUNO.
BRUNL. What?
Oh.
B.
When you replay it on the
Bruno.
recording, it should come out.
Bruno.
BRUNO.
Well, the recordings don't always come out clear because, like, two of the officers' names were muffled because they had their masks on. So,
So, excuse me, sir. With that, you just said that they provided you their names.
No,
and so,
two officers did.
Excuse me, sir. You just said that
Two
provided
officers
you the
did.
names.
One did not, sir.
Okay.
Badge 255
Well, that
did
should
not, and
suffice.
he would not.
Okay.
No, it doesn't suffice. Not by Massachusetts state law or your policy. Why are you guys so unprofessional?
How do you know the policy? Do
How?
you work here?
I don't need to work there to know your policy.
Okay. Well, sir, I don't know who I'm talking
Just like
to.
I need to have be in the bar association to know law. Is that it?
I didn't say that.
Do you guys know the First Amendment goes for all people of the public?
I absolutely know that.
Freedom of the press. Well, your lieutenant, what's his name? The one that roughed someone up back in 2009, and he got suspended for 5 days. He got in someone's face, and he was asking for our press credentials, trying to say that we don't have the right to free press, and trying to kick us off public property.
Well, I wasn't there, so I can't comment on that.
You guys are going to see the video, and you're going to get many more calls. If you think this is the only call you guys are going to end up getting, you guys are sadly mistaken, and you guys are not looking professional whatsoever because you will not identify your officer. This thin blue line crap protecting each other is not going to last long, sir.
Sir,
We
I
see through the
provided
crap.
you your methods to lodge a complaint.
No.
They're online, and then you can present yourself at 299 Page Boulevard.
I'm going to speak to the commissioner too. All you guys are being exposed. This is horrible.
All right.
Horrible.
That's great. But listen to me. Your question was, how do you lodge a complaint?
No, that wasn't my
provided
question.
you
That was
two
not my
avenues
question.
to do
That was not my question. Not even a little bit. My question was, what are these officers' names by badge numbers? My question wasn't, how do I lodge a complaint? I know how to file a complaint. I do this all the time to officers that are good and bad.
Okay. So if you know the process, I think you've answered your question. Have a good day.
No, that's not it. Yeah, you hung up too, you punk.
What's up, guys? We're here at the Springfield Police Department, Police Headquarters, Springfield, Massachusetts. Gonna see what's going on over here. Got an empty lot back here. There's much more activity at the fire department than there is here. That's for sure. They're pretty good with their signs over here so far. Got the Springfield Armory over here and this National Historic Site. Hey, we got one. Got one right here looking at me. Keeping an eye on me. Couple of police vehicles up front here. Police vehicles only. See how they park, guys? They could never park correctly. Never. Never ever. So this is for the visitors. Visitor parking only. Oh. Oh, it's Springfield Fire. Huh? That cop? Yeah, he was keeping an eye on me. No, that was Springfield Fire. It said Springfield, Mass. I was like, oh damn. So this is all open to us, all the way down. Yeah. That's public parking. It says visitor and parking only. That lady's looking at us out of her. Hey, there's that cop in the Jeep. He's on his phone. He's on his phone, kid. You know what's crazy is it doesn't say anything about not coming back here. Yeah. There we go. That's the supervisor vehicle. Sounds like someone's up in that window. There's the supervisor. He's telling him we're over here now. There he is. There's the guy in the Jeep. Stupid trooper. Let's see if they come back in the parking lot. Speeding off like a bat out of hell. He just flicked his lights. They just took off speeding with their lights. forgot his name. I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions. What's your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Carmody. My badge number is 376.
What's the last name?
Carmody.
Carmody?
Yeah. Why are you taking pictures of my car and stuff with me in it?
Aren't you going home?
Why are you taking pictures of us?
I didn't take pictures of you.
Yes, you did. I got it on film.
I didn't take a picture of you. I was on the phone.
When you were leaving,
calling the office.
when you were leaving, you were taking pictures.
No, it was not.
That's fine, but we're allowed to take pictures, so.
Are you recording right now?
I'm not. I can.
Not on your personal phone?
Nope.
Okay.
I can.
No, that's okay.
So what are you guys doing?
We don't answer questions.
What do you mean you don't answer questions?
Is that hard to understand?
You're on.
Do you have comprehension
I
skills?
do have comprehension skills. So would you like it if I stood outside of your work and took pictures of you and your?
Here we go with that BS. You're a public servant and we're filming you.
Okay.
Okay?
But for what reason?
There doesn't have to be a reason.
It doesn't have to be a reason.
No.
All right.
Do you have a spelling of the last name since you don't have it on your...
No.
You don't?
Nope.
So you'll make me call in and get it?
You can call whoever you want.
Alright. You have a card?
I don't actually know.
Massachusetts state law, chapter 41, section 98D says all police officers must show their identification card if asked. So if you have that, I would like to see it.
I don't have it.
You don't have it? So you're going to violate
Like a business card?
No, your picture ID, police ID card.
Yeah, well, I got a supervisor coming out, so you can.
Chapter 4. Okay.
I don't know
Are you on
that
duty right
chapter
now?
or section. Huh?
Are you on duty?
No, I was on an extra detail. I was leaving.
So you're off duty? So you're acting as an off-duty police officer right now?
I'm in uniform. I
Okay.
haven't made it home yet, so
That's
I
what I'm
technically am on duty. And I'm in my.
Did you clock
So
out?
are you in your full capacity right now as a police officer?
Should be.
Then you should be spelling out your last name for us. The supervisor just left, actually. He sped off.
I mean, we're on public property, you know what I mean?
How would you feel, sir?
Well, I mean, this is all tax.
Well, I'm just
public
asking
road.
you as a person, how would you feel? You're leaving and someone's taking pictures of you. I just don't understand.
If I worked in the public
Why do
sector,
you think I'm out of line for asking you what you're doing? I just don't understand.
if I worked in the public sector and took an oath to uphold the Constitution, I would not question it one bit. If that was my job. And that's that. You're supposed to defend what we're doing right now, not confront us and act like we're doing something illegal or wrong.
Did I say that? I just
You're
asked what
acting.
you-
I said acting. I said acting.
I asked what
You literally were eyeing us down like we were doing something illegal. Here we go. We got a supervisor over here. He doesn't want to spell his last name. How you doing, sir?
Can I ask what you gentlemen are doing here?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Badge number is 255.
Last name?
You don't need a name.
Oh, I don't? So you're a tyrant too? What's your name, badge number?
Badge number is 255.
Name and badge number.
Just to let you know you're being recorded. You get permission to be out here?
Name and badge number. This is a public lot right here.
Okay.
Name and badge number. Chapter 41, section 98D says you must identify when asked by public. What is your last name? You're a supervisor, you don't want ID, you're not a sergeant?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so what's
You
your
want to talk to the supervisor?
what's your last name?
Lobby.
He said the supervisor was coming. So you're not the supervisor?
No, I'm not.
What's your last name?
You don't need a name.
Yes, I do.
Everything's identified.
No, if you're acting as a police officer, you need to identify the public when asked, sir.
Did you call for
What is wrong with you
I
tyrants?
don't know, man. They think they can just do whatever they
I
want.
said he's gonna send out his
They forgot who they work for.
Maybe the supervisor knows we're well within our rights in the law, so they're not going to pay any mind to that.
Can I ask you what permission we needed from who, please? Well, we don't need a supervisor. Do you not know what to do right now in the situation, or?
Is that why you need a supervisor?
Sir, is that the lot in 130B?
Correct, the visitor lot.
Oh, visitor, public, right?
Exactly.
You guys gonna play this game with us. We're looking for.
You're not going to win.
So.
Dispatch available. Central Supervisor.
You're not going to identify. That's crazy. You guys wonder why there's a disconnect with you and the public? You won't even simply identify when you're approaching public as a police officer. What is wrong with you? You don't
Flip your badge.
you don't see the disconnect?
255.
Is that a badge?
Right there. That. What's that?
This is a badge right
You
here.
don't have your ID on that?
ID.
Chapter 41, Section 98D says you must show us an ID.
Why do you think you guys can act like
This
this?
is unreal. You realize you work for us, right? Do you not realize that? Mr. 255? You guys are going to get some phone calls because you want to be tyrants and not identify like you should.
I told you what my name was in my bag.
And you won't spell it because it's obviously hard to spell.
No, it's too much to ask. That's why.
So-
They want to ask questions, but they
Hold
don't
on.
answer them.
Hold on. It's what?
It's phonetic.
It's phonetic?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
Comedian over there.
Yeah.
So who do we need permission from to be out here filming? You said we need permission, and from who?
Is this the supervisor too or no?
No.
Just having a good old pig pile here?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 officers, huh?
Yeah, we're just trying to exercise our rights.
They're showing their.
Hey ma'am, can I get your name and badge number please?
Yes, 357.
What's your name?
The gray.
What is it?
The gray.
Doug Gray? 357 you said? Name and badge please?
392, Jerkowski's last name.
Jerkowski? Wow, you guys all got hard last names to spell.
How do you spell that?
It's Jurkowski.
See that? That's professionalism right there. That's not a tyrant right there. He's a professional
That's actually
guy.
all 3 of you, except you didn't spell it.
Yeah, it's hard because the muffle. I couldn't hear it, but.
Oh, that's what the public gets on their dollars.
So this guy just told him we're out here trying to get something right now, but no, all we're trying to do is get some footage real quick and leave. But you want to do this and act like tyrants, and then you want to say that we provoke and we're the antagonizers. We were getting. What? What?
Didn't I just come out of my car and say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And you told
It's
me
not. It's none of your
you
business.
don't have to answer my question.
It's none of your business.
So you're telling.
And you didn't even understand what I don't answer questions. No, you listen. You didn't even understand what I don't answer questions meant. And then I asked if you had comprehension skills. You said yes. Okay, exactly. They got the thin blue line along the whole car.
Oh yeah. That blue line right across it. They just stick together.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he made us take a picture and video of his personal plates and everything, which still gets posted. It's unfortunate. If he just minded his business and kept it moving, we wouldn't have got them. But we have to document every vehicle that approaches us, every person that approaches us, so we don't get it conflicted. Seems like your supervisor don't care too much. He knows the rights and laws, it sounds like.
Is that 4 against 2?
I'm hoping they all kind of get in a group so I can get a good thumbnail.
Yeah, I just got it.
So when the supervisor comes out, I'm going to have him write down all your names and badge numbers on a card. Is that the supervisor in a pickup truck? Might be.
How many more do we need? It's starting to surround us.
Is the lobby open?
Yeah, you want to file a complaint? Go ahead.
I'm going to do more than file a complaint. I'm going to get you identified.
Okay, go ahead.
Why don't you just be professional and give us your name?
Right told you.
Every other person gave us your name.
Everybody.
That's not your name.
Go ahead.
What are you embarrassed about your family name?
Give it to me.
You embarrassed about your family name?
I'll give you my name if you give me your name. And I've never done that before. Is it your ego? It's just killing you, right?
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wow. No supervisor, huh?
You're tired, bro.
Wow, they dispersed. They dispersed.
We don't work for you. That's why we're still here.
Look at dispersed without supervisor. Car 126, car 120. It's called a piggy pile.
Huge piggy pile, guys.
Piggy pile. Pig pile.
They don't know what to do. Look at them.
Nope. All confused. That's the supervisor right there?
Completely confused. Oh, I got a gold badge.
Stand by.
There we go.
6 of them can do it. Let's see if this one can.
How you doing?
Okay. Yeah, I'm Lieutenant Randolph. I'm just so you know you're being recorded.
Lieutenant Randolph?
Yep, you're being recorded.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Lieutenant Randolph.
Do you have a badge number?
You're being recorded.
Yeah, that's fine. You have a badge number?
I'm a lieutenant.
Okay.
Okay.
This lieutenant is very dangerous. He was involved in an excessive force case and he denied medical care. He now controls all the body cam footage of the department.
So what's your purpose here?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
No.
Okay. You understand that right now with the COVID, that there's no legitimate purpose for you to be here?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yes, there is. It's called documentation, sir.
What kind of documentation?
It doesn't matter.
You understand that...
You understand this is our
You
First
are not-
Amendment protected activity, right, sir?
How is it your First Amendment protected activity?
Freedom of the press. Freedom of the press.
And which
We're
press are you
documenting.
with?
We're
Where's your
documenting.
press credentials?
Do you understand the First Amendment is our press
Do you
credentials?
have your press
The
credentials?
First
Oh,
Amendment
press
is.
for a reason.
Yeah.
Do you have press credentials?
Where do I get the press credentials? Do you know?
Are you
Where do I
part
get
of
them?
the-
Do
are
you
in
know?
press?
Do you know where I get them?
Where would you
You
get
can't get them. Exactly.
You make them up.
They just get made up.
Because it's free.
Yeah, because it's
What
called
are you
free
saying?
press,
Local
First
press
Amendment.
credentials, sir.
First Amendment press credentials. That's what it is.
They don't even know what they took their oath for.
Nope.
Okay, so...
How sad is
So
that?
do you understand that because of the COVID...
I don't care
that
about
you
your
can't
COVID
be
shit.
here?
Yes, I can be here.
Your COVID
Yes, I
means
can.
nothing to me.
You cannot be here.
Because of COVID, I can't be in this lot?
What?
No.
That's
What
bullshit.
law is that? Please enlighten me.
Yeah.
It's
Please
under the
enlighten my
COVID
audience too.
because you cannot be here, sir.
We
So
cannot
I-
be here because of
So I've
COVID, huh?
documented, what, 4 or 5 people come out of here? And they told me I could go inside and get these officers identified. Because he won't identify.
He doesn't
So
know
they
what
told
to
me I
do.
can actually go inside because the lobby's open. So who's lying? We can't be here or we can be here.
Sir, you
Because
can't be
I'm
here.
here to go get some
Sir,
complaint
you
forms now.
cannot be here.
I'm getting complaint forms.
All right, why don't you get a complaint?
Do me a favor before you
No,
give us on
I'm not a dog. Don't say come on.
Come on, let's go.
No, absolutely not.
And if you don't have a complaint or you don't have an issue to be here,
This is my business being here.
then you need to leave.
You're making your department look really bad right now.
No, you're making yourself look
No, absolutely not.
Because
You're going to get the
acting
phone calls. You're not acting appropriate. You're trying to kick me off public property.
This is right now with the COVID.
No,
you
public
have
property
no
doesn't
Wrong,
stop just because-
wrong.
You have no.
You can't infringe on our rights no matter what, sir. It doesn't matter.
Either
It
you
doesn't
need to
matter.
leave
Or what?
Or we're gonna have to end up arresting.
You're gonna arrest
Oh,
us.
so now you're threatening to arrest?
Yes.
You're threatening to
On
arrest?
public property. On public property, you're gonna arrest us.
Sir, can you leave?
What are you going to arrest us for,
Sir,
sir?
you need to leave the.
What are you going to arrest
Giving
us
a
for,
lawful
sir?
order?
Sir, you need to leave.
Is
the
it a lawful order to
Sir,
leave?
you need to leave.
Is
the
it a lawful
property.
order to leave, sir?
I'm
Is
not
it?
gonna argue with
It's
you.
not an
You have
argument.
to
You-
leave the property.
Is it a
that
lawful
Why
order?
are you giving? Don't step on me.
Do you need? Don't step on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Him. Whatever his name is. Don't step on me, dude.
What you need to do is leave the property.
Are you trespassing
Do
me?
you need?
Are you trespassing
You
me?
need to leave.
Are
the
you
property.
Are you
trespassing
me?
us?
It's a very simple question.
To leave.
Or what? Will we be
Do
arrested?
you understand what I'm telling you?
Sir, will we be
Do you
arrested?
understand what I'm telling you?
Will we
You
be
need to
arrested if we
leave
don't leave?
The property.
Will we be arrested if we don't
Do
leave?
you understand?
Will we
You
be
need to
arrested?
leave
Will we
the
be
property.
arrested if we don't leave?
Do you understand?
I'm going to get a complaint form.
Yep. Fucking piece of shit you are.
Wow.
Fuck you. Now I'm gonna be here all fucking day and I'm gonna order a pizza too. Is that a lawful order, sir?
You won't answer us, sir.
Is it a lawful order? Is it a lawful
So what?
order?
Now we can't go in the front entrance. Now we can't go in the front entrance.
You're causing a
Look at
disturbance.
this
You're
shit.
gonna stop us from
We didn't
filing a
say nothing
complaint.
to anybody.
Yeah.
We didn't say nothing to anybody. You
Yeah,
caused
which
this.
is protected on the First Amendment also, sir.
You caused this. You caused this.
Are you
One,
gonna
two,
arrest us
three,
if we go in that
4,
front
5.
hallway? Will you arrest
All I'm
us?
going to tell you is, if you want to practice your rights, you're free to do so on the step.
We want to go file a complaint.
I'll bring you a complaint.
Why can't, what, we can't go in and get a complaint
I'll
ourselves?
go get you one, because of COVID.
It doesn't say this is closed to public.
Close to the public, right here.
Why did I just see people come
Close
out?
to the public.
Why did I just see people come out? All
Sir,
right.
you see them close to the public?
We got told to come in here, sir, though. I didn't see that sign.
Come on in. Come on.
The sign's out
I'll
here.
go get you your complaint forms. Stay
What am I
outside.
looking for? I don't read Spanish.
Please get us,
Public City Springfield closed buildings. All right, so that's inside.
please get us five complaint forms, please.
Why would you need five?
Each, 5 complaint forms each.
You never gave me a lawful order either. That's documented.
Guys, that's the tyrant you guys are gonna have as a leader. That's bullshit, guys. You guys need to learn better than that. This is crazy. He just violated the shit out of our rights. Wow. The way he steps in his face and everything, guys, that's not de-escalation skills like you're supposedly taught in the academy. This is crazy. See that flag flying? It's for this. It's for shit like this. First Amendment, guys. He doesn't care about the First Amendment. Do you see this? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. That's called escalation. That's trying to get someone arrested right there. That's what that is. Unreal. Can't be in a parking lot because of COVID. That's crazy. Can't be in a parking lot because of COVID. He almost really messed up right there. Wow. You going live?
Yep.
Shit, I might too. I got my body cam rolling. What are you gonna arrest us for, sir?
Sir, can you leave?
What are you gonna arrest us for,
Sir,
sir?
you need to leave the
What are you gonna arrest us for,
lawful
sir?
order?
Sir, you need to leave.
Is
the
it a lawful order to
property.
leave?
Sir, you need to leave.
Is
the
it a lawful
property.
order to leave, sir?
I'm not going to argue with
It's
you.
not an
You
argument.
need to
Lawful
leave
order.
The property.
Is it a lawful
Why
order?
you give it? Don't step on me.
Do you need? Don't step on me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Him, whatever his name is. Don't step on me, dude.
What you need to do is leave the property.
Are you
Do
trespassing me?
you need?
Are you trespassing
You
me?
need to leave.
Are
the
you
property.
trespassing us?
It's a very simple question.
To leave.
Or what? Will we be
Do
arrested?
you understand what I'm telling you?
Sir, will we be
Do you
arrested?
understand what I'm telling you?
Will we
You
be
need to
arrested if we don't leave?
The property.
Will we be arrested if we don't
Do
leave?
you understand?
Will we
You
be
need to
arrested?
leave
Will we
the
be
property.
arrested if we don't
Do
leave?
you
I need to go
understand?
I'm going to get a complaint form.
Yep. Fucking piece of shit you are.
Wow.
Fuck you. Now I'm gonna be over here all fucking day and I'm gonna order a pizza too. Is that a lawful order, sir?
You won't answer us, sir.
Is it a lawful order? Is it a lawful
So what?
order?
Now we can't go in the front entrance?
You need to leave the
Now we can't go in the front entrance?
You're causing a
Look at
disturbance.
this.
You're gonna stop us from
We didn't
filing
say
a
nothing
complaint?
to anybody.
Yeah.
We didn't say nothing to anybody. You
Yeah,
caused
which
this.
is protected under the First Amendment also,
You
sir.
caused this. You caused this.
Are you
One,
gonna
two,
arrest us
three,
if we go in that
4,
front
5.
hallway? Will you arrest
All I'm
us?
going to tell you is, if you want to practice your rights, you're free to do so on the step.
We want to go file a complaint.
I'll bring you a complaint.
Why can't, what, we can't go in and get a complaint
I'll
ourselves?
go get you one, because of COVID.
It doesn't say this is close to public.
Close to the public, right here.
Why did I just see people come
Close
out?
to the public.
Why did I just see people come out?
Sir,
Alright.
you see this close to the public?
We got told to come in here, sir, though. I didn't see that sign.
Wait a minute. Come on.
The sign's out
I'll
here.
go get you your complaint form. Stay outside.
Please get us.
Alright, so that's inside.
Please get us five complaint forms, please.
Why would you need
Each. 5 complaint forms each.
You never gave me a lawful order either.
Guys, that's the tyrant you guys are gonna have as a leader. That's bullshit, guys. You guys need to learn better than that. This is crazy. He just violated the shit out of our rights. Wow. The way he steps in his face and everything, guys, that's not de-escalation skills like you're supposedly taught in the academy. This is crazy. See that flag flying? It's for this. It's for shit like this. First Amendment, guys. He doesn't care about the First Amendment. Do you see this? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. That's called escalation. That's trying to get someone arrested right there. That's what that is. Unreal. Can't be in a parking lot because of COVID. That's crazy. Can't be in a parking lot because of COVID. He almost really messed up right there. Wow. You going live?
Yep.
Shit, I might too. I got my body cam rolling. Here's a short clip from the live stream when I went live thinking they might go for the arrest. All links will be in the description for videos and other social media platforms.
Okay.
You literally said his freedom of speech was disorderly or whatever, and you said
They started acting disorderly.
Because
no.
I had 10 police
Freedom
officers
of-
on me.
Started calling me names.
freedom of speech. It's
When
protected.
you act outside of a police officer,
No.
you're going to be called those names.
It's all protected under the First Amendment. You guys are going to get phone calls by Friday. Many, probably hundreds of phone calls.
Yes, you are.
Because of your attitude.
30,000 followers.
I do.
Well, wouldn't it be?
It's about
at
40
least-
plus right here.
Wouldn't that be almost 1,000 or 2,000? At least.
Well, some people are afraid of you guys, so they don't even want to interact with you guys. At least 100. At least 100.
Because
So
you
guys,
threatened me with the rest of them.
he wants more phone calls. He wants thousands. He wants thousands.
You would have thousands of calls.
This guy wants thousands of people to call. So you heard that, guys.
And they'll be going-
In this day and age, that doesn't happen.
I love it.
In this day and age,
Why wouldn't you? I don't
because this is a new day of free press, and this is what we're about. We're anonymous until you get the phone calls and get plastered all over YouTube, all over the internet, everywhere. That's what this is about.
What was the number? It was 6.
Well, wasn't it 10?
Egomania.
Oh, wasn't it 6?
I thought it was 10.
Oh, I didn't say 10.
All right. Well, if you're gonna be like that,
All right.
I can't talk to you anymore.
All right, Porky. Blip, 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 blip. That's all, folks. Porky Pig right there, kid.
What to do?
Can't even fit in the car.